Welcome to another round of Sports Reviews. Tonight I'm reviewing the 2020 Scotiabank Concacaf League Final. Alajuelense 3, Saprissa 2. Alajuelense are your 2020 Scotiabank Concacaf League champions, going into the Champions League as champions. They did well tonight. The goals were scored as follows. In the 18th minute, Christian Bolaños has the ball off the save by Morera from Alajuelense. He chests the ball in to make it 1-0. Then, in the 33rd minute, Sequeira has the ball, taps it in right before he's tackled in the box to make it 1-1. That's the way it would go into half. Then, in the 63rd minute, Roman with a free kick, golazo, past Cruz to make it 2-1. Then in the 66th minute, Lopez has the ball, goes off, takes a shot, goes off Cruz's hands and in, bounces in, 3-1. Then in the 87th minute, Marvin Angulo gets the ball at the top of the box for Saprissa, hits a banger past, and there you go. In the goal, past the goalkeeper. That's 3-2, but that's the way it would end. Alajuelense, La Liga, holds on to win the CONCACAF League. There will not be a repeat. A second-time champion. Saprissa falls to the curse of the defending Scotiabank CONCACAF League champion again. So, with that, the match went as follows. It was too much. 7 shots to 12, 2 assists to 1 assist, 6 steals to 16 steals, 11 fouls to 13 fouls, 47% possession to 53% possession, 2 offside to 0 offside, 3 corners to 3 corners, 249 correct passes to 322 correct passes. Now, the way it looked to me is both teams had their chance to dominate tonight. I would say in the first half, Alajuelense dominated for the first 10 minutes, and then from the 30th minute to halftime, Saprissa dominated from the 11th to the 29th minute, 30th minute. Then in the second half, Alajuelense dominated for like 30 minutes of it until Saprissa got back into it, scored, and then they had a chance to score again. Alajuelense was starting to fall apart right at the end there. And luckily for them, they held on, but they looked bad right at the end. Not when you want to look bad in a 3-2 game, when you think you have your hands on the trophy. Both teams dominated parts of the game. I'd say they both had half of the game. If you wanted to really say the possession, half of the game for each team. But Alajuelense's defense buckled down when needed. The defense did well. Morera in goal did well. At least good enough. I wouldn't say he was man of the match, but good enough to leave them winning the game. Saprissa, for me, the thing that got them is they weren't so powerful, especially in the second half. If they really wanted to turn it around, they needed to get it turned around the 65th minute. 70th minute. They didn't. They waited till the 80th minute, 85th minute, left it late, like they wanted some craziness in the Clasico, because let's remember, this is a Clasico. This is a big rivalry. And in a CONCACAF League final, of course, you kind of want it to be crazy, but I don't know why a player would want that. The fans kind of do, but the players just let it to the end. They left it to the end, and that's kind of their fault. They could have turned the switch on around the 70th minute. I saw it in them. They turned on the switch. They weren't stifled. They turned on the damn switch. Was that the curse? I don't know. But it seems like there is a curse. But Saprissa should have turned the switch on. They turned themselves on. They turned themselves off. The switch on and off. I say the switch, not, You know what I mean. The phrasing was bad again. Don't send Archer after me. But whatever. But back to the point. Saprissa did everything they had to do, everything they wanted to do, they did in 45 minutes and less. of just dominance. Now, they didn't win, but the way they played, it's like they were obvious. Like, they thought to themselves, hey, we can do this. We don't need Venegas. So, all I'm saying is they are not a one-man team like I said they were with Venegas gone. No, they fought so hard to win this game. It was a knockdown, drag-out fight because it's a Clasico, but they fought their butts off to try to win this. But they didn't. But they didn't need 90 minutes to do it. They almost did it in 45. And they almost got it to extra time. But they didn't. But Saprissa played well. I'm not saying they were horrible. They played well. But Alajuelense did what they needed to do. The free kick was great. Luckily, that shot went past Cruz, went off his hand and bounced in. That was luck. But that put Alajuelense... Maybe that made them more comfortable. I don't know. Shouldn't have? Should it have? No. Should they have been more cognizant of what the situation was? Yes. Should they have been more, yeah, we need to be tough. We don't need to be coasting. Because they kind of did at the end there. I mean, they kind of coasted there. And they almost went to extra time because of it. It's honestly the truth. They kind of coasted after that third goal. Especially after the 70th minute. They're like, okay. They were kind of thinking like I was thinking. But you don't think like I think when you're actually on the pitch. Look at the live stream. I was saying, they got this. They got this. If they don't score by the 85th minute, it's over. No, they scored by the 87th and they still put more pressure on Saprissa. So... you don't think like me when you're on the pitch. Technically, I could have been right. But you don't think like me when you're on the pitch. When you're on the pitch, you fight. I don't care how long you think you have it in the bag, you fight. They did not. And that's what almost ruined them. They did not fight after they thought they had it in the bag. They just pushed back and coasted. And that's the bad part about this game because they played well offensively. They could pass forward. They found good passes. They found good offensive tries, good offensive runs. Even though some of their passes were horrible offensively, they still scored 3 goals. Even though one was a free kick. And they still had like 5 chances. 5 really good chances besides the free kick. With the 2 other goals, open play. So with that being said, why did they coast? With that being said, why? You need to fight. This is a final in a Clasico, might I add. Why'd you coast? That's the one thing that's got me mad about this match because both teams played well, but Alajuelense coasted after they went up 3-1. They coasted. That's the bad part. And that's the sad part too. Why coast? Now, I did get this match right from my predictions. I called Alajuelense winning. I said 2-1. They won 3-1, so it was still pretty close. Or 3-2. Sorry, no, 3-2. They were up 3-1. They won 3-2. So it was still pretty close. I had the 1-goal win. There you go. First off, Saprissa fans, if I were you, I know this hurts. If your team put in a perfect 90-minute performance, you may have won this game. Seriously. They looked amazing for the time they were dominating. And if they put in even a 60-minute performance, they probably could have won this game. They didn't. And I know it hurts, but you're still going to the Champions League, and it hurts to lose to your local rivals, but at least it was a good game. At least there was highs and lows, a roller coaster. I think you could have enjoyed this. I think you probably did enjoy this, even though the ending was not the best. It was a good game. Y'all fought hard, and be proud of your team. They'll do well in the Champions League. And you're not a one-man team. You're better than I thought. Besides Venegas, that's my point. So, that's how I'd feel if I were you. Alajuelense fans, if I were you, celebrate safely. Be happy. Hopefully your team doesn't freaking coast in the Champions League. Because if they do, hey, maybe they could use Venegas like Saprissa did. Maybe that's why they got him. I don't know. I thought they were a better team, a little bit, but maybe that can help you. I don't know. But we'll see. But celebrate, be ready for the Champions League. because you're in it. And hopefully you represent the Concacaf League as champions well in the Champions League. Unless you get Toronto, then I hope we slap you, but it is what it is. And we probably will. But even with Akinola, or even a half-fit Josie, but I hope he's gone, or Boré. Oh, Bore's going to rip you to shreds if we get Boré. Oh, that would be amazing. Pozuelo, probably too, but whatever. But I hope y'all represent the CONCACAF League well as champions. Celebrate. You know what it is. Congratulations. That's how I'd feel if I were you. So with that said, my man of the match, I would say Roman. That free kick did it for him. He won the game. Well, not won it, but damn near looked like he did. Yeah, Roman for the free kick. So with that, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. La Liga es campeón. Yeah, es campeones. Alajuelense es campeones. I have a MLS lockout CBA video coming out on the 5th, probably, because either they make a deal, they say nothing, or they lock them out. But I don't think a lockout's going to happen. That's my idea. And then on the 6th, that's what I think. And then on the 6th, I have a preview of the Super Bowl. And then on the 7th, I will review the Super Bowl. And then on the 10th, I will be doing a Champions League draw, live reaction, and RSR after it's over. So there you go. And then on the 11th, I'll do something for the Club World Cup final. So that's the next couple of week and a half for you. So there you go. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace.